Alright, so today we're going to be adding some new tank mates to the Fahaka's tank, the 125. Basically, so I can open up some tank space for other fish and shrimp, and also I think it might make a good fit. So anyways, what we're going to be adding are 3 Albino Kribensis. Now I got these with the intention to spawn them, and I may just have 3 females. It's hard for me to tell because they're albinos. The fins are basically identical in shape and size. So, but I might have a pair. I just haven't seen it yet. They're very aggressive towards one another. There's a dominant, and then 2 subdominants, and none of them basically get along. So I'm really not sure. But with a 125 and the size that they're at now, even when they do reach full adult size, it should be a good fit. They're all from Africa, of course. You know, the Nile is on the opposite side with completely different water parameters than the Congo, but which I believe is where the Kribensis come from. But anyways, I think they'll be a good addition. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. If you're interested in seeing that, stick around, and I'll probably get in some clips of some other stuff as well. So anyways, we'll go ahead and get to it. Alright, so here is tank number 1 with Kribensis. Got maybe a big girl there. She's got a big belly. But yeah, just a 20 tall. Got a couple crypts in here. Got these 2 species of crypts actually from Lucas. These are like his metallic reds, and that's his Hooteroi, which that went through a melt back, and those did as well. So they've kind of got to come back. But yeah, hopefully they do well and they make it. But yeah, we're gonna get these cribs out. I have one here, and then I have the other one that always hides behind that sponge filter, which is another reason to go ahead and get them out, because this one is so aggressive. He basically just keeps the other one pinned behind that sponge, which is of course not good for that other crib. So that 125 should free up space. I might throw in some coconuts and you know, the little ceramic tubes to give them more places to hide, so they can kind of escape each other a little bit better. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get these 2 out, and then we have one more, which I'll go ahead and I'll show you. So then we have one more albino crib here in this tank, and this is just a 20 long. Got a big rock with a bunch of Brazil moss growing on it, a few little of the ceramic tubes. This plant, which I really like, is actually Super Red Mini Ludwigia, SP Super Red Mini Ludwigia, something like that. Really like it. It's a really beautiful plant. It gets very, very red. Does not need CO2 or highlight to do so, or any excessive ferts. But yeah, we have 1 crib in here, and we have 2 super red plecos. The super reds are going to come out as well. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them yet. They're not going to go in the 125. But we are going to get that crib and those 2 other cribs, and we're going to get them into the 125 with the Fahaka. Alright, so we've got them in the container. We've got them partially acclimated. I've added just like a few little cups of water to their container as I've had them sitting here, so they should be temperature acclimated, and the water parameters should be exactly the same. So they should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and pour them in, and we'll see what they do. Hopefully the Fahaka does not mind. And there you go. So we have the Fahaka and the Kribensis in with each other. I don't know what this crib is doing. I really hope she didn't have to lose a fin to figure out not to do that. But anyways, we have all 3 albino cribs in here. Those 2 look like, I feel like they're going to pair off. I feel like that might be a male and a female. One is shorter than the other, stubbier, has a more swollen stomach, and even has that purple spot on her stomach. I think it's male and a female. Here's my third one down here, who's deciding he's going to start hiding. But, come on, get in the shot. There you go. I think they might go ahead and pair off now. That'd be pretty interesting. But here is the Fahaka. Initial concerns that the Kribensis might want to use the Fahaka's spot, her chill spot, as their spawning spot if they decide to spawn. There's a lot of other places they can definitely claim as their own. It's a 125, fairly long, so this might not be long term with Cribs and the Fahaka. We'll just have to see. If they do decide to spawn or I see that behavior, I'll probably remove them, give them their own tank if they decide that they're going to pair off. I mean, but right now the Fahaka's out and about, which is good. The Fahaka doesn't seem to have any issues, but they seem like they might be chasing that one away, so that third wheel might have to go, sadly. Yeah. There's going to be, yeah, this is going to be one of those things I'm just going to have to watch. I have the rest of the day to myself. I'm going to be in the fish room doing water changes, and again, this is one of those things that I recommend if you're going to do anything similar to this, have the day to yourself to where you can be there and see if aggression is going to develop on that day or the next day. You know, this would be a great weekend project to do. So I might have to watch them. Even though it's a big tank, they might not allow this little guy here to be in their tank, which would suck. But it's not bad. I've got plenty of places that guy could go. My main concern is always the Fahaka. This is the Fahaka's tank. So if they cause any trouble with the Fahaka, or the Fahaka decides that she doesn't like them, they'll be moved. Other tank mates, again, we do have some Siamese algae eaters. I should have 4. I'm only seeing 3. And they do have an albino bristlenose. So, okay, yeah, there's actually 1, 2 right there, 1, 2 right there. So we do have all 4 Siamese algae eaters. And to be honest, I would actually like more of them in here, because when they start schooling, it's just, it looks really good to me. And I like Siamese algae eaters. I think they're really good fish. But yeah, I'm really happy. I think everything looks good. Again, you can tell that those two like that spot, and they're going to have to learn that that is not theirs. This other one seems to be doing fine. Hopefully this tank is big enough that they can feel like they don't have to harass that one if they decide to pair off. Again, it's just one of those things we're going to have to watch. And if you're interested, I'll give you a quick lowdown on this tank. So 125, 6 foot by 18 foot, or excuse 6 foot by 18 inches by 22 inches tall, something like that. And then all these crypts right here, these are all bronze crypt Wendetes. And these plants right here are Crypts Perales, Anubias congensis. Then we have red tiger lotus, some lilies up top, and that is it. Simple plants, easy to grow, slow growing, nothing I have to get in here and worry about trimming. This Crypts Perales is sending runners up like crazy, and I don't really want that many, so those will eventually just either get given away or sold on the website. But yeah, I think this might work. I don't know, hopefully it will. Yeah, I'm hoping it will work. Also, if there are any of you in the comments that know a little bit more about Kribensis than me, because I haven't done a lot of research and I haven't worked with them besides these 3 that I have. If you could tell me what species these are in the comments below, I would definitely appreciate it. I think that's a female and I think that's a male. Because I know there are a few different kinds and I'm not quite sure. I guess these could be poultry, but then again, I don't know. Also, if you want to let me know how to sex them, I'd appreciate that as well. Learn to respect that puffer, you guys. Learn to respect that puffer fish, please. I think they are. I really like this tank now. This is actually really fun to just sit and watch because there's a little bit of action. So I definitely have high hopes for this, and I really hope that this works out well, and that the Fahaka and the Cribs and the Siamese algae eaters all get along happily. So yeah. Anyways, this will be a tank that we regularly do updates on. If you want to see this tank some more, subscribe and check out the other videos. Alright, so there is one other, if I can get this gimbal going correctly, there is one other thing that I want to mention in this video before we go. Sergeant Tanks, if you don't know him, you should definitely go check out his channel. I'll put a link to his channel below. Has actually started up an auction for Caleb. Caleb is the son of Candy, who is a moderator for Aquarium Co-op, Steam Fought Aquatics, and probably quite a few other YouTubers. And what this auction is for is her son. He has cancer, and that's not an easy thing to deal with. Growing up, I've lost some family members to cancer. We actually had a friend of the family who was, I don't know how young he was, but he was younger than me, and I was still a kid, get cancer, and he actually beat it. And you know, having a good, helpful community around can be an amazing thing. It can be a great morale boost, and I think this auction can be a great way to help Candy and Caleb. So what this auction is actually for, now another person I need to shout out here is Priscilla MK, because she's stepping up again and, you know, just auctioning off, giving away her art and her skills to, you know, better the world we live in. So she is stepping up. She's going to give away, whoever wins this auction, a custom piece of art to that person. You, if you win the auction, can tell her to do basically any art. There is like a size limit on how big it's going to be, and all that. But what I'm going to do, the best way to, you know, learn about this auction is go to the link that I'm going to put in the description down below. You will be bidding against me because I have put some bids in there, but it goes to a good cause, and you're getting art, and yeah, you can't lose. You're getting an amazing custom piece of art that you can kind of just get to ask for whatever your favorite fish, your dog, whatever, and it's going to help an amazing person. So I'm going to put the link below to that, and I'll go ahead and I'll show you. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, we can flip this. Alright, so here is the auction on Sergeant Tank's group on Facebook. So it is a closed group. You will have to join if you're not a member. But yeah, so Priscilla MK, who does all the amazing art, I'll throw links to her channel and links to her artwork as well. Again, she's the one that did the art on my wall behind me. Is basically going to, let's see, am I still on top? I'm still on top, so happy about that. But I'm fine with other people trying to bid against me, but yeah, you're gonna have to bid against me. Alright, so description regarding to what you're bidding on. One drawing of animal, like a fish, dog, or even a reptile, colored or black and white. Size is 9 to 12 inches, 9 by 12 inches. Shipping included in the U.S. If the highest bidder is international, they have to send me an email with address and PayPal me the shipping cost. It can take anywhere from 4 to 10 hours for me to draw. The highest bidder has to contact me via email and send me the image of the animal they want to be drawn. This auction, and this is the important part, will run from the 31st of January to the 7th of February. 11:59 p.m. So the last minutes of February the 7th is when the auction will end. The auction will be in bid increments of $5 U.S. currency. Therefore, starting bid will be $5, and the funds raised for this bid auctions will be donated to this GoFundMe page. And this is another thing: you can just go to this GoFundMe and donate if you would like. Even if you're not interested in the art, you aren't going to win the art, the number's just too high for your budget, you can still help out. And I have already donated to this cause, and I intend to do so again if I can win this art. But I'm completely fine with someone else coming in and getting their own piece of art from Priscilla. So yeah, I think it's a worthy cause, and it'll help someone out very much if you did so. So again, thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to Sergeant Tanks for doing that for Candy, I'm sure, and I know she appreciates it. And then thank you, Priscilla, for stepping up again to donate your artwork. You're just constantly helping other people out, and it's amazing that you do that. So anyways, guys, go check out their channels, go check out this auction if you're interested, and I will see you on the next video.